Zero to Billions, The Untold Story of Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook's Global Dominance. Narrator, welcome back to Online Academy, your go-to source for financial literacy, personal growth, and online business strategies. Today, we dive into a story of vision, resilience, and meteoric success. Imagine starting a project in your college dorm room that would soon reshape the way billions of people communicate across the globe. Sound impossible? Well, it's the incredible reality for Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, who turned a simple social networking site into a global tech empire worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Mark Zuckerberg's journey to creating Facebook is not just a story of technical brilliance, but one of vision, persistence, and a keen understanding of human connection. It all started at Harvard University in 2004. Back then, Zuckerberg was already showing signs of his genius, having developed programs like Course Match, which allowed students to choose their classes based on what their peers were taking, and FaceMash, a controversial site that compared the attractiveness of students. These early projects hinted at Zuckerberg's interest in social dynamics and his drive to innovate, even if it meant pushing boundaries. But the idea that would change everything was the Facebook, a social networking site initially created to connect Harvard students. Zuckerberg, along with his roommates, Dustin Moskovitz, Eduardo Saverin, and Chris Hughes, saw the untapped potential of social media as more than just a casual tool for communication. They envisioned a platform where people could share their lives, form communities, and stay connected no matter where they were in the world. Within just a few weeks of launching, Facebook had expanded to other Ivy League schools, and soon after, it spread to universities across the US. What made Facebook different? Its clean, user-friendly interface, its real name policy, and its ability to bring people together in a way no other platform had done before. Zuckerberg was laser-focused on making Facebook a product that users loved, and that dedication paid off as the user base grew exponentially. By 2005, Facebook had dropped the from its name and opened its doors to anyone with a valid email address. It was no longer just a platform for students, it had become a global phenomenon. The growth was explosive, but with that growth came challenges. Zuckerberg faced early legal battles, including a high-profile lawsuit from the Winklevoss twins, who claimed that Zuckerberg had stolen their idea for a social network. The case was settled for $65 million, but it was clear that Zuckerberg's vision for Facebook far surpassed any competing concepts. But the challenges didn't stop there. Facebook had to constantly innovate to stay ahead in a fast-moving digital landscape. Competitors like MySpace and Friendster were on the scene, but Zuckerberg had something they didn't: a relentless drive to make Facebook not just a social network, but the social network. He knew that keeping users engaged was key, and that meant constantly improving the platform. Features like the news feed, introduced in 2006, revolutionized how people interacted with content. Suddenly, you didn't have to visit a friend's profile to see their latest posts, it was all delivered directly to you. This innovation would later become one of Facebook's defining features, keeping users hooked. But while Facebook was growing in popularity, it wasn't yet a money-making machine. That would come with the introduction of targeted advertising. Zuckerberg and his team understood that Facebook was sitting on a goldmine of data. By allowing businesses to advertise to highly specific groups of people, Facebook created one of the most powerful advertising platforms ever. This move not only brought in revenue, but it cemented Facebook's place as an indispensable tool for businesses looking to reach their audiences. As Facebook grew, so did Zuckerberg's ambitions. In 2012, Facebook went public with one of the largest IPOs in history, raising $16 billion. This move marked Facebook's official entry into the big leagues. Zuckerberg, who was just 28 at the time, became one of the youngest billionaires in the world. But even more impressive was what followed: the expansion of Facebook's empire. Zuckerberg knew that Facebook's future lay in mobile and in broadening its ecosystem. That's why in 2012, he made the bold decision to acquire Instagram for $1 billion, a move that many questioned at the time. Instagram had just 13 employees, and some critics believed Zuckerberg had overpaid. But history has proven that acquisition to be one of the most strategic moves in tech history. Instagram rapidly grew to become a platform in its own right, attracting younger audiences and providing Facebook with a new way to dominate the social media space. Just 2 years later, Zuckerberg made another major acquisition, WhatsApp, for a staggering $19 billion. Again, critics were skeptical. But Zuckerberg had a long-term vision. He wasn't just buying a messaging app, he was buying access to over 1 billion users worldwide. With WhatsApp and Instagram under its belt, Facebook was no longer just a social network, it was a global communication powerhouse. But Zuckerberg wasn't finished. His ambitions extended far beyond social media. In 2014, He acquired Oculus VR for $2 billion, signaling his belief in the future of virtual reality. While VR hadn't yet reached mainstream adoption, Zuckerberg saw it as the next big frontier in tech. This acquisition laid the groundwork for Facebook's future transformation into Meta, a company focused on building the Metaverse, a virtual space where people could live, work, and socialize in immersive digital worlds. The announcement of Meta in 2021 was perhaps Zuckerberg's boldest move yet. He declared that Facebook was pivoting to become a Metaverse company, aiming to build interconnected virtual spaces where users could interact in ways that were previously unimaginable. It was a massive gamble, one that has been met with both excitement and skepticism. But as history has shown, Zuckerberg's risks often pay off, and Meta could be the next evolution in how we experience the internet. From a college dorm room project to a global tech giant, Zuckerberg's journey from zero to billions is a story of relentless ambition, strategic decision-making, and a deep understanding of human connection. Today, Facebook, now Meta, boasts over 3 billion users across its platforms, and Zuckerberg continues to push the boundaries of what's possible in the digital world. Mark Zuckerberg's story isn't just about creating a social media platform, it's about the power of vision, adaptation, and innovation. From the early days at Harvard to the global dominance of Facebook and Meta, Zuckerberg has consistently shown us what's possible when you combine bold ideas with relentless execution. He didn't just follow trends, he created them, shaping how billions of people connect, share, and interact online. As we look to the future, Zuckerberg's journey reminds us that success isn't just about having the best idea, it's about scaling it, evolving with the times, and always thinking ahead. The lessons from his story are clear: take risks, think big, and never stop innovating. Who knows? The next big revolution in tech might just come from you. If you found inspiration in Zuckerberg's rise from zero to billions, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Online Academy. We're here to guide you on your journey to success with stories, insights, and strategies that can transform your life and business. Turn on notifications so you won't miss our next video. Who knows, your idea could be the next billion-dollar success story. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next video here on Online Academy.